Hello everyone, Player 9 here. We're on part 34 of Horizon Zero Dawn and the second part of our playthrough of the Frozen Wilds DLC. We've just unlocked the map for this area of the map called the Cut. We have lots to do in this area. We've got a bandit camp over here, got some merchants, there's a settlement over here. Don't know where that is. There's a hunting grounds. We've got a side quest called a secret shed, which we might do. We've got waterlogged, a mission here. So there's quite a lot to do. There's a merchant down here. I might go and see him. Yeah, I think that's probably what we'll do next. We'll light up this campfire.
Clever.
We've got creatures everywhere trying to kill us. Go. Did I get the goat? I think I missed it. So we're going this way. Oh, snow is heavy.
I'll find a use for you.
What do we have over here? It's a scorcher. I was going to go that way. Oh, we've lit a campfire up. So need to find this merchant. Take your supply crate, don't mind if I do. Right, what are you selling? So you've got some extra bows, Banuk Champion bow, Banuk Power Shot bow and a Striker bow. You've got 12 blue gleam, 14 and 16 blue gleam. So these are a bit more powerful than the ones we have at the minute. We've also got extra outfits. Banuk Werak Runner, Banuk Ice Hunter Master, Karja Blazing Master. This is similar to what Talana's wearing. And Nora Silent Hunter Master. So they all need a lot of blue gleam as well. Resources, traps and potions, ammo, treasure boxes. We'll take your free sample box. Special items, so we've got animal figurines, pigments, which we picked up a pigment earlier on, and blue gleam. These are definitely things that we could do with the blue gleam, because blue gleam is the currency in this part of the map, so definitely need some blue gleam. So we need a goat skin and badger bone. Badger bone, badger bone. Oh. So we need 2 badger bones, 1 goat skin and 1 goat bone. That is something that we need to do. Try and avoid these machines. Another goat, but we didn't get what we wanted. Right, where next? There's the Shaman's path we could do. Yeah, we'll head off this way and we'll go on the Shaman's path. The animal machines are everywhere. Right, let's just run straight through them. That's it.
Red light means trouble.
Run out the way. Lost them. There's a load of scrappers.
Here we go again.
Now we're heading up this way. What's that? Is that another one of those trees? I think that's the one we've already taken it out, I think. Oh. Yeah, this part of the map is quite scary with the heavy snow and knowing that you've got very powerful machines everywhere.
That'll help.
Return to Singapore. No, we won't follow that.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The Shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
This is again a blue clean merchant. Take your free sample box. So we're heading this way for the Shaman's path. This part of the the cut seems to concern two main people, which is the Aratak, who we've already met, who's the chieftain, and then there's also the Shaman, who we haven't met. They seems to be. It seems that there's a bit of a balance of power there. We'll save here. Just in case this is very dangerous. Going inside
I'm pretty
the mountain.
far up. The shaman's path must be around here somewhere. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about. Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions.
Okay. This leads the way.
Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. Better go back after I grab this loot.
So how then do we get up? Ah! I'm up.
Another marker. Good. Okay, that way then.
Send me up.
Not this way. But then Where?
It's a stalker.
I see. Up.
There's another one. Come at me, Mr. Stalker. Come on. I guess there must have only been the one stalker then. Is it this way I'm going?
Stalkers. Better be careful. Okay. Through here. On we go. Hopefully out of this cave.
Ah, this must be the way out.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
Oh, look at that.
How does this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can cross.
Oof.
Around the bend we go. Now how do I cross this one? Down it is. Down, then up. There's the way up.
Let's grab the goods. And the pigment.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
Oh. I'm gonna do that. Oh. Good job I'm wearing this armor.
Yes.
Oh! Didn't want to fall off there. bridges are a bit precarious. Come on, lock in position. That's it. This is quite a jump. Okay, ready? Oh. Uh-oh. I found a scary new machine.
Urban wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly.
Where was it so we can scan it?
Onward and upward. Solve that.
That's one of those trees.
Forget about traveling light. It's pointing right towards those machine houses.
Can I do this without getting killed, do we think? I really hope so.
Gonna have trouble reaching the tower to override it.
What's the tough? I can see it.
I need to bring this tower down.
Ah, I can climb up. That's why.
I guess we're doing this, big boy.
Let's just run away, I think. Demonic frost claw. Let's have a look at the notebook. Frost claw, hard outer casing to protect synthetic muscle and operational systems. Weak to fire. Free sac is weak to all, that's its shoulder. And its stomach is weak to all. Power cell is weak to shock and tear. Let's change our modifications. %, fire. 40%, 43% fire. Right, okay. Let's kill it with fire. Done some damage. We'll leave it for the time being. That was even with large fire mods. It's only done some damage. Maybe 10%. So those machines are going to be quite a challenge. Whoa.
This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some blue gleam. Sparkles. I can see why it's worth a lot. Naltuk said Ourea went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs. An ancient door. Maybe Ourea's inside.
Ourea's retreat.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here, trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central process. March 10th. March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here, trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair, oh boy, I should just go to bed.
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay?
Director of Security Blevins is riding us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door. So that did something. What am I supposed to do with these lights?
Restore power to the door, reroute data flow. Well, that one's obviously broken, so
These things turn, changing the flow
turn it
of light.
away. That's it. And the next one.
All right, let's see if the door's open. Fresh air ahead.
Lots of climbing in tunnels.
Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there. Looks like I need to get to those stairs. I could forget what warmth feels like out here.
I feel cold just watching her.
Not much higher to climb. Ourea must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
I ask again. as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
Let's just grab the equipment over here. Animal figurine.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
But I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Right, well this one can't be moved. And we know we've got to avoid this. So you turn this back the other way. Well, that should. No, I guess that's got to go the other way. Right, okay. This one's a bit more complicated than the other. Goes to there, that comes off of there. Turn this the other way.
Auxiliary channel recovered.
Ah.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Ourea? Ourea, I need you.
Transmission. Return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Ourea, the daemon is forcing me. Ourea, please.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful. But it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes. But I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer, lost like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit?
Yes. Inside Thunder's drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Ourea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world. And the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul. Cut off from what it needs. Lonely. Forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand. But I want to.
That's all I need.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's drum. The last time... She told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something... evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again, until today.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Artok won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Ha! There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Huh. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. And Artok couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Artok? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sekuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratok's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Okay. We've been given a new weapon. What's the new weapon? We've got 6 blue gleam. Okay, for the Werak. The only way for Aloy to access Thunder's Drum and learn its secrets is to challenge Aratak to a hunting competition. The winner gains control of the Werak and the pass to the mountain. So we need to prove ourselves to the Werak, complete 2 of the following objectives: clear out the bandit camp, complete a trial at the hunting grounds, and repair and override the tallneck, and talk to Sekuli. So we've done one of those already. So we could clear out the bandit camp or talk to Sekuli. Who's Sekuli? No idea. Let's have a look on the map. Well, we have to head out, I think. Okay, the storm stinger is available in the inventory, which can be opened from the treasure box. Wow, we have 3 treasure boxes. Okay. So we have tons and tons more to do. We're going to leave it here, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Look how beautiful this is.
Everything's freezing.
So much more else to see in this part of the map. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. Please join me in the next one. And please consider subscribing. Thank you. Goodbye.